tama naman pala yung, kala ko si Julie, iba ang sulat sa news, sa Inquirer. Hindi, yung, they're blaming me for the fall of the stocks ng Ayala because of yung ginawang istorya ni Julie. Tama naman yung story niya. Ang mali, yung mga yung mga newscast, sinasabi nila na sinabi ko daw. That, let me correct that. I never said that we will investigate TechnoHub because it is renting less than 20. What I said was, I read an item on internet, it alleges this. So, we will investigate if these allegations are true or not. Yun naman ang sulat ni Julie. Pero pagdating sa newscast, iba na. Ako na nagsabi, sa akin na galing.
Okay.
Anyway, the Ayala Techno Hub issued a statement. And it says that contrary, I don't know, but sa statement nila sa news parang it refers to me. But I think it refers really to an article that appeared in the internet saying that less, or mga 22 per square meter. But in their statement, they're saying that UP will receive, mind you, the word is will, future, will receive 171 pesos per square meter ang magiging renta. And at the same time, at the end of the 25 years, UP retains the ownership plus 16 commercial buildings. Even assuming that to be true. Palagay ko may problema pa nga sila. And I told the President about this. And ang reaction ng President, hindi, tingnan natin kung totoo yung allegation ng article na yun. So we will investigate, we will review para malaman natin kung totoo o hindi. In other words, we do not know exactly what. But on the basis of the statement itself ng Ayala, it appears na after 25 years, meron kang 16 commercial buildings. At one glance, parang okay 16 commercial buildings. Pero ang problema doon, yung 16 commercial buildings mo, 25 years old na. So madalit sabi, nag-depreciate na yun, matagal nang dapat. And I was talking to some engineers and contractor. They're saying na, you know, these people who hire us, when they tell us 25 years, ang materials namin, pang 25 years lang, not beyond 25 years. Kaya talagang i-demolish mo na yung mga buildings mo. Madalit sabi, the depreciation value after 25 years, halos zero na. So, hindi na naman totoo.
Follow-up, Salarina?
Good afternoon, sir. So, sir, after the review and the government found out that are onerous provisions in that contract, what will happen next?
Edi siguro, tingnan natin kung ano magiging rekomendasyon ng Department of Finance kasi involved pera. Number 2, Department of Justice kasi it may involve rescission, contract, at saka soldier. Yung tatlong yun. Kung anong nila. But let me allay the fears of foreign investors as well as Filipino businessmen. You don't have to worry about the review. Kasi if there's nothing with your contracts, there is nothing to worry about. The President will certainly respect the sanctity of contracts, except only when from the very provisions, it appears to be contrary to law, contrary to public interest and public policy. Otherwise, wala yan, ganun pa rin yan.
Sir, there was this statement earlier today by Socioeconomic Planning Secretary Ernesto Perña. He mentioned that there were concerns already by some credit rating agencies and some businessmen nga regarding the remarks of the authorities regarding these mga supposedly onerous contracts. And they raised concern about it. And the Secretary said that the authorities, quote-unquote, the authorities should consider these concerns of the credit rating agencies and the businessmen.
As I said, everything is being considered. But there is nothing to worry on the part of the businessmen, whether foreign or locals. Because the government will not be reckless to step into any contract that is not contrary to law.
Will the government be not reckless also in issuing some pronouncements that could somehow affect the businessmen's interest in the Philippines?
Any pronouncement that says that the government will examine, evaluate, or review onerous contracts is not something that businessmen should be afraid of. Because it is the duty of the government precisely to protect the interests of the Filipino people.
But how about, sir, the President's pronouncement that he would send these people like the Ayalas and the Pangelinans to jail and he will kick or slap them? Something to that effect.
Yung kanya naman, on the assumption na totoo lahat na ginawa nga nila yun. Pero kung hindi naman, hindi ba si Presidente naman, kung hindi totoo yung sinasabi, he apologizes. Sinasabi niya lang yun kung totoo itong pinaggagawa nyo, hindi pwede. But you must remember that Ayala and Mr. NBP have already offered to waive the award, which they got because of the contract. That is being considered as onerous. So ano bang conclusion mo doon? So pati sila naniniwala na they're not entitled to that. Diba?
May follow-up, Arian?
Sir, hi sir.
Yes.
Sir, doon lang sir sa UP. Sir, sabi po kasi ng UP, hindi daw po disadvantageous sa kanila yung kontrata. Will you still recommend investigation sa UP Techno Hub, sir?
Alam mo, I just received, I was asking, who's this? Sabi niya, would rather be anonymous. But they made a scientific study, Matindi yung study nila, papakita ko aking presidente. Isa-isa nilang kinokontra yung mga sinabi ng mga statement ng Ayala.
But sir,
So the best is to study. First, we want to see the contract.
sir, even if both UP and Ayala denied
Even,
that it was
kahit
disadvantageous to them.
Kasi, UP may not know. May not know about the onerous provision. Kasi,
Sir, they said at
you
that
must
time we
remember-
saw it as earning something from a resource that we owned.
Yun ang tingin nila. Kasi nga, the land was developed. Di ba? And the UP was earning. Ang pinupunto naman ng mga kumukontra, yung nag-research nga, masyadong onerous naman ang ginawa.
Sir, yung kumukontra po ba, di ba unknown? Sabi niya, sir?
Yung, anong pangalan
Anonymous,
nun?
sir?
No. Merong, what is the name of it? Merong article eh.
Sino po, sir?
I forgot the name. Basta merong,
So, sir,
yung nag-text lang
you're
sa
taking
akin.
it hook, line, and sinker.
Kaya
Pinapaniwalaan niyo, sir.
Kaya ka nga, that's why precisely you will study. Kasi hindi ka nga naniniwala on both sides sa ngayon. But on the basis lang ng mga statement ng ng Ayala, kung totoo yung sinasabi nila, hindi ko pa nga alam kung totoo, but yan ang sinasabi nila.
So, sir, hindi kayo naniniwala dun sa sinasabi ng UP and Ayala pareho
Kailangan
na hindi
pag-aralan mo kasi,
disadvantageous?
we lawyers, we just listen and then we want to go to the contracts and then we study.
Direction, utos po ba ni Presidente na reviewin yung kontrata?
Rekomendasyon ko.
And how did, kailan nyo, sir, ni-recommend?
The night before.
Wednesday night, sir. Ano sabi po ni Presidente?
Sabi niya, kailangan talagang pag-aralan niya. Ayun.
So, kailan nyo po, sir, sisimulan?
Magre-request muna kami ng kontrata sa UP. Kasi nasa kanilang kontrata, wala sa amin.
Okay, sir. And then,
Sa
sir,
sa Board of Regents yan 2008. 2008 ba? 2006.
2006, sir. Sino po, sir, mag-i-investigate? Will it be the DOJ?
Pwedeng DOJ, pwedeng ang opisina ko. Depende. I-review mo lang naman
Okay,
you
sir.
just make an opinion about it.
And after, sir, maimbestigahan, what would you want to happen to the contract? Would you like a
Depende kasi
renegotiation?
you will be speculating. Di mo pa nga alam kung totoo o hindi.
Okay, sir. Meron po ba, sir, meron po bang nag-show ng interest dun sa lupa po na yon?
What
So
do you mean,
far?
what do you mean nagsisya ng interest?
Interested parties na kumuha ng lupa from you?
Wala akong naririnig. Ang interesado ang Ayala. Siyempre, they want to maintain the contract.
Okay,
Okay,
follow
sir.
up.
Thank you.
Follow up, Ace, and then Julie.
Sec, regarding water, nabanggit kahapon ni MWSS Chief Salamat na in the event that the two concessionaires refuse to accept the deal, pwedeng mag-conduct ng public bidding. Pero ang sinabi ni President Duterte, pag hindi in-accept, ina-nationalize. So ano ba yung magiging options ng government talaga?
Ay, kung ano yung sinabi ni Presidente?
Nationalize.
Siya ang chief
Nationalize.
Siya ang executive officer. Siya ang bossing
So you prefer muna yung nationalization option?
Yan ang
bago
sabi
yung
ni Presidente.
Okay. Salamat, Sec.
Julie?
Sir, di ba yung, if we go back dun sa pag-review nung 1997 contracts over water, tinignan natin yung involvement ng government lawyers, di ba? In the case of UP, kasi di ba sa UP, autonomous siya, no? So, nag-enter siya into a contract with Ayala. When it entered into a contract with Ayala, may higher government lawyers pa po bang nag-approve doon or nung nag-review noon when at the time it was made?
Actually, hindi ko alam. But since UP is an independent entity, it has its own lawyers.
Okay.
And since it's the Board of Regents that approve it, pwede yung they will be consulting their own lawyers. Merong general counsel ng UP.
Okay. So if ever there's any liability on the part of UP, it will stop with UP. Walang mas mataas sa UP na maaari nakapag-review ng kontrata bago siya tuloy na pirmahan. Or dumaan pa siya ng DOJ?
Hindi ko
or
alam kung
SG?
paano. I don't know. Kasi nga,
But you'll look
I have
into
to look
that
at the
also.
contract. Kung sino ang may pirma doon,
Okay.
sino ba ang mga signatories.
As of now, sir, nakapag-request na tayo ng contract from UP, sir. I mean,
Hindi pa,
formally,
hindi pa.
sir. Okay, sir. Thank you.